You are doing meditation every day? What is the base? Though it is not ultimate truth, it is the base, foundation, which you require all the time, till you got conviction of self-respect. So only literal knowledge or oral knowledge will not help you. Because you are holding this human body. You are holding this human body. The holder of the human body is called Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God, Master. Because of long association with the body, we have become one with the body. Starting considering ourselves body form. Though we are formless, no shape is there. A spontaneous invisible presence just like a space of sky. But conviction is not there. And to have this conviction, one should have to go through this meditation, the base. But the principle of meditation, meditation is not sitting only just like this. Through meditation, you are inviting attention of the meditator, invisible meditator in you. And all the time you are hammering yourself. Because basically, body knowledge is supposed to be dissolved at any cost. You can hold body, you take care of your body, not to neglect your body. You are all responsible to be practical, not theoretical. Do your job, do your duties, whatever. But at the same time, you should be untouched with the body-based knowledge. What do you mean by untouched with the body-based knowledge? For having some settled ego. You know, as I was told that ego, mind and intellects are functioning organs, settled organs came along with the body. It was not there prior to beingness. Prior to beingness, nothing was there. No requirement, no needs, no needs of happiness, peacefulness, nothing. The body is not tolerable. Body knowledge is not tolerable. To have toleration, to make it tolerable, we need some material causes, just like a publicity, money, sex and all. It's a temporary relief. And to come out of these body-based concepts, meditation, that mantra is most important. Mantra is a call, it's a verse. A verse is founded with long experiments. Sanskrit projects. The meaning of mantra is I am Brahman, Brahman, I am. So beginning stage is required, necessary, absolutely necessary. Till you have conviction, then it is also spontaneous. It happens spontaneously. I have to take some another aspects of this knowledge. In the process of your meditation, involvement, strong meditation, strong involvement, strong devotion, sometimes we come across with some miraculous experience. Maybe negative or positive miraculous experience. I'm giving an example of Nisargadatta Maharaj. It will be more focused. Nisargadatta Maharaj in early stage was very rich. He was having some 8 to 10 shops. And it's financially very good finance. When he came across with 1933 something, he came across with Siddharameshwar Maharaj. One of his friends taken him to Siddharameshwar Maharaj. He says at that time, I am not believing any, say, body-based sage or saint. I am not going to go down. But he gone there, he listened to him, and there was miraculous change in him. Base was there. He is so much impressed, deeply impressed. He moved out his spontaneously. Then, he was associated with Siddharameshwar for about 3 years and 3.5 years. I am quoting the experience of the Siddhartha Maharaj because it will be more, it will focus to your devotional life. So then,
It's okay.
after say about 1938-39,
It's okay. Calm. Okay.
he left his family life. And he went for this taking the experience of this spiritual world or spiritual experience. He faced so many problems, number of problems. He left his family life, left everything. There are about 10 shops and family that they're having some tobacco factories and all these things. You want to take the experience of this spiritual knowledge. And he has I say so many negative experience. No money, nothing is there. Wandering here and there. Once upon he came across such a barren land and there was no water, nothing was there. Only he said that it will be the last moment of his life. Only that barren land is seen this long distance, he's seen that one cottage is there. I'm talking about some devotional experience, happiest upon when you are having involvement in the spirituality. Though it is not knowledge, it's not reality, but you are coming across such incidents, miracle incidents. He's in the cottage, he's in, and with great difficulty went to that cottage. An old man was there, given him bread and all, water, everything. He taken everything, water and bread. After having some steps, if say backside, there is no cottage. Siratama rarely gives giving him anything for regarding experience, miracle experience. What I learned from him. And then he writes a poem, my master become cottage for me, my master become food for me, my master become water for me. This happens in everybody case. Your inner master takes any shape when you are in difficulty. But you also have some strong faith in yourself in your master. I will talk with that negative and positive experience during the process of this spiritual knowledge, spirituality or devotion. When you are in strong devotion, with no strong involvement in your devotion, you may come across with such a type of miraculous positive or negative experience. Negative experience means that you find there some negative thoughts, depressive thoughts. Some difficulty maybe there, just like Sarita Maharaj. He faced so many problems in his life, so many problems, beyond imagination. But he had not lost his faith in Master. His knowledge was very strong, exceptional, firm, total conviction. There are some positive miracle experiences also. He rarely says it. Sometime when he is sitting in the shop, he started giving the water to teapot. And some people there is a long queue, they are queuing out of that water. And Siddha Ramacharyan warned him, what are you doing? This is not a knowledge, it's not reality. You are distracting from the reality. He stopped this. So in this my speech, what I am doing, after having your strong devotion, you may come across with such negative or positive experience. It is not knowledge, it is not reality, it is not ultimate truth. But the point, you may distract from the reality. If you got ego, because of me, I got miracle experience. Suppose you go visit some house and something miracle happens, oh, my power is so much, so that ego may be developed. So it is precautionary measure in the process of your devotional spirituality. So, during your devotions, if you come across such experience, not to give so much weightage or importance. All experience, miracles appear upon your presence. That presence, invisible presence, anonymous presence is the ultimate truth. There is no value for any miracles. It is nature of our human body, human being. If any miracles happens, oh, we would have easy, very great. There are miracles within you. You have got tremendous power. Not to take ego. Suppose something happened because of suppose we visited some places, some miracles happen. People say, oh, because of you something happened. Right? Instead of them not taking any prestige, not credit. You see, if it happened, because of my mark it not happen. I'm not doing any miracles. You never take ego. So I'm inviting your attention because in a strong devotional life, spiritual life, it may happen. It may be, it is called progressive steps, but not to stop there. Till you got spontaneous conviction, you have to continuously involve in devotion, spirituality. I'm giving alert, cautious, because in the process of your devotional life, devotion, spirituality. So ignore it. It's not reality. Basically, no knowledge is knowledge. What is knowledge? Knowledge means just to identify oneself in the essence. You are identifying body form, that is illusion. And you know, it is a very clear thing. Basically, nothing was there prior to being. After leaving body, nothing will be there. What is the use of knowledge? We have forgot our identity. And if you glance within you, forget about the world. Sit quiet. Glance within you. What is there? Bones, blood. And flesh. What is the value of this body? If there is no presence for moment, what is the value of this body? I have a lot of planning, egoistic planning. So, I'm not asking to neglect your body. Do your duty, do your job, but remain untouched with the body-based knowledge. Because it's fact, open fact. Body is not your identity, body was not your identity, body is not going to remain your identity. But you are not accepting this fact. To accept this fact spontaneously, you have to undergo the meditation. And during the meditation, as I told you, you come through with so many experience, miraculous experience, magical experience. You make it some power also, it happens. But not to use or not to misuse that power. It happens. You got miraculous power. But that is not ultimate truth. If you have strong involvement, you are having some power. You come with it, you feel it. And there may be chances of ego, subtle ego. Yes, I have got power, I can do something. So that ego is supposed to be dissolved. It's a kind of spiritual, progressive steps. So this is a precautionary measure, everything it happens. It's not connected with any reality. Anybody any question? Be free, don't worry. You are chatting, your friend is chatting. I'm not doing some spiritual lectures. I'm not considering myself as a great spiritual master like that. Bodies are different, same thing is there.
Maharaj, I'm noticing that I have been, doing practices for many years, different mantras come up in different contexts.
Yes.
That has been my practice, if you will, so. Would you advise me as to?
What you are told
how to
that
deal with
mantra,
that?
you said the mantra, it is told that this mantra came from the Dattatreya, the original person. There's a tremendous value, importance, power, energy with this mantra. It gets some vibration inside. During reciting the mantra, you forget your body identity. You become one with the mantra. What is the meaning of the mantra? I am Brahman, Brahman I am. It is not something else, it is practical, it is your reality. You forgot your reality, you are reminding reality yourself. So whatever mantra is given, it may be any mantra, I forget if you got this mantra. Some says Am Brahmasmi, Shivoham, Soham, these are very good. But whatever mantra you got, it should be loyal with that mantra. Because through mantra, you are inviting attention of his invisible presence, you are Brahman, Atman. Suppose somebody lost his memories, you are showing something, you see this, you see this, you see this. The purpose behind it to gain the memories. Same thing here. Because of long association of the body, you forgot your identity. Why this required? What is the principle, what is the use of the spiritual knowledge in your life? We are not happy, see. What do we want exactly? We want happiness, peacefulness, tension-free life, fearless life. Their material sources are there, but they are not sufficient. Or ample money, publicity is there, sex is there, but no happiness. Because you are all inbuilt happiness within you. It's open fact. But it's not going to remain constant. It has a stage where you're a child, or a young man, like an old man, or some other willingly, unwillingly, it will give the body. Body is not end at all. You are unborn basically. No birth, no death. Birth, death, connect to the body knowledge. You are not body at all. That conviction is supposed to be happy spontaneously. This is the purpose of this spirituality. After having conviction, no necessary of spirituality. So in the beginning stage, you have to recite mantra, involvement is required. You have to devote some time for yourself. There is no restriction, no bondage, not to follow anything, not to spend single penny for that. But you have to give some time for yourself. You are giving lot of, out of 24 hours, you are giving some time to all regular responsibility. Give some time for you. Sit for some time for 1 hour, half an hour. See what is there. Reality within you, not you are a reality, your presence is reality, your individual listener is reality. You have to go here and there. No need to go any master. You forget the inner master. Your inner master is very strong. But neglecting our masters and very good. Visiting so many masters. Not necessary. Not to go anywhere. I am not telling you not to respect anybody. You respect all masters. Masters are forms of reality. But reality is not having any form, any shape. So till you get conviction, till you remain untouched with the world, untouched with the body-based knowledge, you have to undergo the discipline of meditation. And as I told that during the meditation, involvement, you may come across with some miraculous experience. It is not reality. It is some progressive steps. It is spiritual knowledge. There are 3 types of miracle experiences happening, positive areas. Darshana, Sparshana and Sambhashana. Means, Darshana means, after having strong involvement in spirituality, you see that your gods and goddesses and masters here and near about you. That sight you are getting, the transparent sight. Sparshana, you will get some touch of your master. Suppose you have difficulties placing your hand. Sambhashana, sometimes your master, your God, is talking with you, having some effect. It happens. So it is sign of strong devotion, but it is not reality. Eh? Not to stop there. Sometimes it happens that maybe out of the ego you may distract from the reality. I have got miraculous power, I can do it, something. Siddhartha Maharaj once said, suppose you got miraculous power, you may use for one time, second time, if third time it not happens, what is that? So you will become collapsed. So, these are progressive steps, not ultimate. So be cautious, be alert. And Master says, I'm not making you disciple, I'm making you master. Same thing I'm repeating to you. I'm not making you disciple, I'm making you master. You are master, you are already masters. After not telling because you have to please you, it is fact. Because you have forgot your identity. I'm doing only thing, you are reminding your identity. Inviting all the time your attention. That invisible listener within you, it is a master of masters. It is everywhere just like a space or sky. There are 5 elements. That fire is everywhere, water is everywhere, sky is everywhere. You are projector of 5 elements, you don't know. What is dream experience? Take this for example, dream experience. In dream you see the all 5 elements, you see water, you see sun, moon, everything. Not even that you see in yourself. You are deep sleeping. But you are watching that dream. You are acting in that dream. Who is created that dream world? Who is witnessing that dream world? Who is experiencing that dream world? Just take it. Same thing here. A spontaneous invisible presence projected all this world. If there is no awakening in the morning, who will talk about the world? Who will talk about all these matters? Who will talk about the God? So directly, you are the indirect, you are base of this world. You are ultimate truth, you are final truth. You need not require to go anywhere to find out God or Goddess system. But you devote some time for meditation. It's the only solution. Only dry knowledge becomes hours together dry knowledge. If you read so many books, so many masters, you get temporarily. One should have to concentrate, individually concentrate. Even if you think intellectually, what is there? Is the body your identity? What is the value of this body? For a moment the presence disappears, what is the value of this body? Nothing. Who is talking from this body? Who is listening from this body? They have a tremendous value. These bodies are different. Listener and speaker is one. Not to discriminate. Be with you all the time. Not to depend upon anybody else. But to be independent, you can fly with no own wings. Without wings you can fly. You have 3 birds. Have some courage. Spirituality giving you courage. Since you are holding body, so many problems may be there. You may come across some unpleasant atmosphere also. But all problems will be solved spontaneously. You've got strong courage. I'm telling you, Nisargadatta Maharaj faced a lot of problems. Beyond imagination. when he, after came after 3 years, no shops were there, one shop remained. All family lives drained. Nothing was there. But he is having only, I said, having strong faith in masters. A strong faith in yours himself. That is required.
You talk about, kind of the spontaneous release of really strong emotions, and I have been experiencing that. But what I'm wondering, can that also apply to physical symptoms?
Emotions. What's you want to say?
She said the strong emotions are coming up. Can that also apply to physical symptoms that, like, by doing the mantra, some physical symptom is
Yes.
manifesting
Yeah, there's
inside?
been
It
some
happens.
flare up of physical.
It happens when you're going close and go to your selfless self, it happens. It's good.
No way.
Because you're experiencing that emotions.
Yeah, the emotions have been pretty intense sometimes. It's like rage, coming out of nowhere and lasting for like a half hour or something and then just subsiding. But it's the physical stuff that I was a little more perplexed.
Many years, so much involvement in this spirituality. So many emotional feelings, loves, affections appear spontaneously. It's a part and parcel of spiritual knowledge. Because you are full of love and affections. Exception peacefulness is there. After having strong devotions, strong meditation, totally peaceful will be there, peacefulness is there. Total silence will be there. Confusion, no confusion, all confusion dissolves. Exceptional silence. You remain untouched with the world. Why we are disturbed? Because we are have some ego, subtle ego of this world. I'm somebody else. We are having some subtle expectations. So all expectation, body-based expectation dissolves. All body-based concept dissolves. It happens spontaneously, it's not difficult, it's not impossible. You can do it, you can have it. It is your own property. As I told you, except your selfless self, there is no God, no Brahman, no Atman, no Paramatma, no Master. It's fact. Just remember it. Therefore, Satyamara said, I am not making you disciple, I am making you master. So practice is most important, practical knowledge is most important. You have got theoretical knowledge, you have read so many books, you have got so many masters. Practice is most important. Why practice? Because you were wrapped with so many illusionary concepts. You have to come out from all these illusionary concepts. Somebody is a man or woman, female or male. So many concepts are there, so many expectations are there. So for holding body, it's okay. What is necessary for the nourishment of the body, you can do it. You can be responsible. But remain untouched with all these illusionary concepts.